What if the secret to true wellness lies in a 5,000-year-old science? A science that doesn't just heal the body but transforms the mind and soul. This is Ayurveda, an ancient wisdom that stood the test of time. But here's the question. In a world obsessed with quick fixes and trendy wellness fads, does authentic Ayurveda still exist? The answer lies in two extraordinary places, Kalari Rasayana and Kalari Kovilakam. These sanctuaries of healing are not just preserving Ayurveda, they're redefining what it means to live a balanced life. Hi everyone, I'm Urja. For years, East India Travel has been passionate about creating travel experiences that don't just take you to new places, but transform the way you see the world. And today, I want to take you on a journey into the heart of one of the oldest sciences of healing, Ayurveda. Let's start by understanding what authentic Ayurveda really is. It's not just about relaxing massages or herbal teas you find at luxury resorts. True Ayurveda is a science, deeply rooted in ancient texts like the Charak Samhita and the Sushruta Samhita. It's a personalized system of healing that balances your unique energy, your doshas, Vat, Pitta, and Kapha. Think of it as a blueprint for your well-being, one that treats the root cause, not just the symptoms. And when it comes to experiencing this authentic Ayurveda, two names stand out, Kalari Rasayana and Kalari Kovilakam. Located in the lush landscapes of Kerala, Kalari Rasayana and Kalari Kovilakam are more than just Ayurvedic centers. They are institutions of healing. These centers are renowned for their commitment to preserving the authenticity of Ayurveda. Here, treatments are not just about alleviating symptoms, they're about transforming lives. Both centers specialize in Panchakarma, a powerful detox therapy that purifies and rejuvenates the body at a cellular level. But what truly sets them apart is their holistic approach. Every aspect of your stay, from the treatments to the diet, yoga, and meditation, is tailored to your unique needs. It's not just a retreat, it's a rebirth. Now let's hear our founder Ritu Goyal Harish's personal experience, the impact of Panchakarma, and how it aligns with her mission.
Namaste. My name is Ritu and I'm the founder of East India Travel. Today I wanted to speak about the experience that I had at Kalari Rasayana, where I went last year for 16 days. I was suffering from high blood pressure. I also had thyroid and a lot of stress-induced medical conditions. So I decided to go to an Ayurvedic hospital because I knew that I needed help, and because I'm already 50 plus and I also did not want to take allopathic medications. I belong to a family where Ayurveda is almost a way of life. My maternal grandmother was a practitioner for several years. She lived to a ripe old age of 97 and she actually passed away of old age. She was my inspiration and I've always wanted to switch to Ayurveda for my health conditions, and the opportunity presented itself to me last year when I was facing a lot of health issues. So I got in touch with Kalari Rasayana and I had to send my blood reports to them. I also had to fill out a form which kind of spoke about all the problems that I was facing. The whole process involves consultation with the doctors. They have a look at your form, they have a look at all the medical reports you submit, and then they decide and they tell you for how many days you need to go to the hospital. The minimum time needed for a proper Panchakarma treatment is 14 days, and I was told that I would be needing 16 days at the hospital. So the doctors at Kalari Rasayana viewed all my medical reports as well as the form that I had filled and came to the conclusion that I would have to be at the hospital for 16 days. Luckily for me, I was also able to get a slot within the time period that I wanted, and I headed to Kalari Rasayana in February end last year. It's unbelievable that it's going to be 1 year since I undertook the treatment. I'm a living example of how Panchakarma treatment really helps. My blood pressure has been taken care of. I don't take any medications even today. And my thyroid levels were also brought down. Panchakarma is a holistic Ayurvedic treatment that is a blend of massages as well as medications that are given to you orally. But at Kalari Rasayana, as well as the other hospital, which is Kalari Kovilakam, the treatment approach is very holistic. So it is not just your body they're treating, they're also treating your mind, your soul, and it's a whole completely holistic package. So what I experienced there were sessions for yoga, sessions of Yog Nidra. I also went through some meditation sessions, as well as the entire authentic Ayurvedic treatment that I was meant to undergo. And one of the most essential parts of this treatment is the food. So they serve you sattvic food, and it's not just the way the food is cooked, which is almost oil-free, which is low on salt, which has absolutely no added sugar, but it's also the environment in which you are supposed to eat. So each of the patients in the hospital is given a place to themselves to sit, and the location of the hospital itself is so beautiful that you're actually facing the backwaters, and you are given time to be able to eat your food very, very mindfully. You focus on the food, you focus on how it's going to nourish your body, and that, in a sense, is what the holistic treatment that I underwent in Kalari Rasayana. So the backbone of the treatments at both the hospitals are the doctors. While your treatment begins with a very in-depth consultation with the doctors, they are there to handhold you every single day. So every morning when I was at the hospital, I would have a consultation session with my doctor, Dr. Ivy, and I'm extremely grateful to him for all the support that he gave me. He tried to understand what was inducing my stress, what was causing the high blood pressure, and all sorts of related problems. I also have a pain in my left hand because of a wrist fracture that I underwent almost 5 years ago. So he was able to guide me, he was able to understand everything about me, and then he prescribed the medications and he put the whole plan together for me. When I was leaving the hospital after 16 days and I had my last consultation with him before discharge, he told me that in the 16 days that I was there, I was not given a single medication for blood pressure. And my blood pressure was brought down simply by removing the stresses in my environment and food. In Ayurveda, food plays a very major role in maintaining optimal health, and that's how my high blood pressure was treated by the doctors at Kalari Rasayana. So what are my takeaways from the experience that I had? 16 days at an Ayurvedic hospital where, luckily for me, all the creature comforts were available. So at Kalari Rasayana, which is more like an ashram actually, digital detox is expected, and we are not allowed to use our mobile phones in the common areas, which worked really well, I think, because it gave me the time to reflect. There were opportunities for long walks, to be by yourself. Interaction between the patients is also not really very much encouraged. And it was a wonderful time for self-reflection as I was going through certain, personal problems in my life. But what I figured was that those 16 days away from the stresses of my normal life really helped me rewind my body and bring it back to a reset mode. It's been a year almost, and I've just followed some of the simple guidelines that were given to me by the doctor. I was also given a list of the foods that are good for me based on my doshas. And I don't follow them very diligently, but I try my best to follow at least 65 to 70% of those. And believe me, I've been able to maintain those levels of detoxification that I experienced when I was in Kalari Rasayana. And it's almost a year now, but I can still feel the benefits of it. I'm raring to go again, and hopefully I can, maybe in the next couple of months, because once again, taking out a minimum of 14 days is very challenging for any working individual. But I'm going to try, because I am a living example of the benefits of this kind of treatment. So one of the important aspects that I want to touch upon is why I chose to undertake an Ayurvedic treatment. Because I realized that I'm responsible for my own health, and I'm the only one who can look after myself. And I needed to invest the time as well as the money in my own health. There is no doubt about the fact that the treatments offered at both the hospitals are expensive, but those are investments in yourself and in your health, and believe me, you will reap the benefits of it. I'm an example of it, and I'm so glad that I took that step. I'm so glad that I was able to finally decide that I really wanted an Ayurvedic treatment and to treat myself, body, mind and soul, and I took the plunge. despite all my reservations and despite me being a working mother, and we all know how difficult it is for us to take out time for ourselves. But I prioritized myself, and I'm so glad I did. So this is something I would highly recommend people if you're undergoing any kind of stress in your life, and even if you are not, but if you want to balance your body, if you want to detoxify your body, if you want to experience what it is to, finally have a healthy body, healthy mind, and a healthy spirit, then you must try the authentic Ayurvedic treatments that are being offered by these two hospitals. Thank you so much for giving me your time, for patiently listening to this and watching this video. And I hope that you do sign up, you do get in touch with Kalari Rasayana or Kalari Kovilakam. If you get in touch with them and you take the name of our company, Ease India Travel, they will also give you a discount on the price that would be quoted to you. Please use the discount code EIT02. Get in touch with the hospitals directly and start your healing journey. You will not regret it. Thank you.
If you found this video insightful, hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more content on holistic wellness. And if you're ready to embark on your own Ayurvedic journey at Kalari Rasayana or Kalari Kovilakam, let us know. We'd love to guide you. Namaste.